Hi, it's me, Olga. This is part 2 of the Rainbow Loom stuffed teddy bear. First, let's make the tail. Let's make the magic ring first. Grab a rubber band and twist it around the mini loom 3 times. And let's begin the first round. The pattern is 6 single stitch on the magic ring. So grab a rubber band, insert your hook and pull through, then make a loop, then hook the first loop and pull through the other loop. Let's pull it to the side. Then again, insert your hook, grab a rubber band, pull through, make a loop, and hook your first loop and pull through the other 2 loops. For the third single stitch, grab a rubber band, pull through, make a loop, and hook the first loop and pull through the other 2 loops. We'll continue making another 3 single stitch to complete the round. So fourth, fifth single stitch, then the 6th single stitch. Now we're done with round 1. We should end up having 6 chains. For round 2, the pattern is increase on each chain. So 2 single stitch on each chain. For the first chain, insert hook and then grab a rubber band, pull through, and insert again and another single stitch. So for the second chain, increase again. Now pause the video, finish off the round, and come back when you're done. For round 3, the pattern is 1 single stitch on each chain. So you should end up having 12 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We're done with round 3. On round 4, the pattern is stitch 2 together, or first 2 chains together, like this. Insert your hook on the first 2 chains, and then grab a rubber band, pull through, make a loop, then hook the first loop. Let's fix it. Hook the first loop and pull through the other 2 loops. So next is 1 single stitch, then stitch together the next 2 chains, then one single stitch, and then stitch together the next 2 chains, then one single stitch, then again stitch together, then one single stitch and the last chain. Now we're done with our tail. We'll just put stuffings, and then stitch it to the body part. Now we're going to make the ears and the nozzle, for 2 pink for the ears and 1 white for the nozzle. For the ears, let's make a magic ring. Wrap the rubber band around the mini loom 3 times. Then for round 1, 6 single stitch and the magic ring. So 1, pull to the side, then second single stitch, then pull to the side, third, pull to the side, fourth, fifth single stitch, can remove it, and one more, there, our first round is complete. You should end up having 6 chains. For round 2, the pattern is increase in every chain, or 2 single stitch on each chain. So insert your hook on the first chain, grab a rubber band, pull through, make a loop, then pull through, another on the same chain, another single stitch. So on the second chain, 2 single stitch, I will fast forward the video to finish off the round. Now we're done with round 2. We should end up having 12 chains. Let's put a stitch marker on the last stitch. For round 3, the pattern is increase in every second chain. So 1 single stitch, then 2 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch. Repeat that pattern 6 times. So 1 single stitch on the first chain, then 2 single stitch on the second chain. 1, 2. Then back to 1 single stitch, then 2 single stitch. One single stitch, then 2 single stitch. Now pause the video, finish off the round, and come back when you're done. For round 4, the pattern is increase in every third chain. So 1 single stitch, 1 single stitch, then 2 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 1 single stitch, 2 single stitch. So let's put one on the first, then another single stitch on the second chain, then increase on the third chain. So 2 single stitch on the third chain. Now pause the video, finish off the round, and come back when you're done. For round 5 and 6, the pattern is 1 single stitch on each chain. You should end up having 24 chains. So let's start. So again, 1 single stitch, 2, 3, 4. Now pause the video, finish off the 2 rounds, and come back when you're done. Now we're done with the ears. We should have made 2 of this. And then for the nozzle, let's make the same pattern but using the white color. That's all for part 2. Thank you for watching.